Hello there. Thanks for clicking on this tarot card forecast. It's somewhat unusual for me, for my readings. I've been called to do a love reading today, and I don't typically get called to do specific types of reads. It's usually just, general energy, what's going on. And then I just let it play out for how it's going to play out for your story. If it is a love situation or romance situation, well then, so be it. Or if it's a, career and whatever, finance, then so be it. That's how the energies are playing out for you. But today, on my way to this one job site, I came down here to stake a couple of boring locations. Sounds pretty boring, doesn't it? Ah, yeah, indeed. I'm a geologist, and we're going to drill holes in the ground to get information about how to build upon the earth in the most efficacious way. Yeah, I found something that I can do that I don't feel like I'm totally exploiting Mother Earth. Instead, I'm helping humans work with Mother Earth. Yeah, something I can feel okay about sometimes. Anyway, enough about me. This is about you. And what's going on for love and romance, for the collective at this time. The energies that you're working with, working through, working around and working to, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hermit's at the bottom of the deck. Maybe it's time to come out of hermit mode and explore what opportunities and possibilities are out there for you. Yeah. Spirit, please be with us at this time. Please bring forth the most clear, concise, and accurate messages for the collective's highest good. And remember, good begins and starts at the tip of one's own nose. Okay? So this is for their good, which is perceived from their point of perception. I like to start out with the inside energy, and there it is, the Hermit. That was the bottom energy, and I was like, hey, maybe it's time to come out of your hermit place. Maybe that is. Maybe that's what's happening for you. Maybe you've been in hermit mode. That's cool. I like hermit mode. I go in and out of that one all the time myself. Yeah. Tell us more about this energy within the collective, this hermit mode they're coming out of. What's going on? What's this calling? What's happening here? Temperance. So maybe you've turned inward, found that lantern, the star within the lantern for yourself for healing, and you're finding yourself more tempered. And maybe you're feeling that now's a time when you could engage in romance. You know what I mean? That maybe a connection is the right thing for you. Or maybe you're already in a connection and you've been in hermit mode, kind of pulled back a bit, and now you've found your inner balance and you're feeling, balanced. What more is going on inside the collective, Spirit, please, and thank you. Strength. Okay. You've found the strength to overcome whatever blockages or holdbacks or whatever it was. You found your inner strength. So maybe you've had some rough goes in the past, which sent you into hermit mode. And during that time of inner reflection, you found your balance between emotional and physical needs and your reactions and actions there too. And you found that inner strength that, okay, maybe now is the time. Maybe it is safe to do that thing again. And it's okay being alone. It totally is. I've spent time alone. Probably do it again, I guess. I don't know. I've spent time alone, and it's not bad. Sometimes it's the right thing. But this world is more fun, in my opinion, when you can share it with someone else. Share the adventures. What's coming towards our collective at this time? Spirit, what's coming towards the collective at this time? In this energy, this Big Daddy, Emperor energy. Could be an Aries, gotta say that. Even though I'm not an astrologist, astrologer, or astrophysicist either. I'm not. I'm a geologist. But, you know, Emperor is a card of Aries. So there's someone who is, well, they're in charge of their own lives. They are their own master and commander. This typically is a masculine energy, does not have to be. Could be a woman who owns her own business. Typically the Emperor is someone who, well, yeah, they're in charge of their own world. And maybe they're looking to add to their world. Or it could be an energy that's coming into you, and you're embodying that. I don't know. I don't typically read major arcanas as people. I typically read court cards as people, other people. But I said, what's coming towards you guys, and that's what came out. Spirit, tell me more about this Emperor energy that's coming towards the collective. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. That feels forced. I'm not into forcing stuff. That doesn't feel forced. The World, another major arcana. Oh, they're all major arcanas. Cool. I've been getting a lot of heavy readings like that. And yes, I say they're heavy because they're all major arcanas. So what's coming towards you is a new cycle, a whole new world, a whole new expansion. Large and in charge and expansive. Let's see what else we have here. Spirit, tell us more about this energy that's coming towards the collective. Okay, please. Thank you. Thank you, and please. It's an offer of something new. Moving my leg. So we have someone who's in charge of their own lives coming forward, offering a new cycle, offering something new, something tangible, something real. That's the Ace of Pentacles. So I would take that as, I had a stick sticking into my leg. It was not comfortable. Sorry about that. I had to take care of that business. You know what I mean? You know, they say if it was up your ass, you'd know. Well, I knew. And it was only at my thigh. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, I'm not getting the vibes of, this is a player coming in just for a little meow time. This is someone coming in looking for something real and tangible. And you have the strength to handle it. You have the temperance of knowing what you want and being able to alchemize what you want because you've looked inwards. This is beautiful. This is a pretty simple read. I think I'm kind of done here, but, I want to know more about this person. It's coming towards our collective. Here comes the sun. Okay, we've had the Ace of Pentacles, not a major arcana. So another major arcana, the Sun. This is happiness. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and it's the illumination. It's clarity. It's beautiful. Wow. Way to go, collective. What's the crossing energies here? What are the potential challenges for the collective? There's always challenges. There's always something crossing, or you have to let something end. Death. Something has to end for this world to begin. There's a death energy here. And that could be, you have to end being a shut-in. You have to end something. Something has to come to an end here. Spirit, tell us more about this death energy in the crossing position, please. Queen of Pentacles. She wanted to come out like that. I don't typically read this deck in reverse because Rider and Waite didn't have reversal readings at first. And then, some readers came up with potential, reversal concepts of what it could mean, like the inverse energy of, like, an emperor is someone who's controlling and domineering and, basically toxic masculine, as where we see the emperor in the upright as divine masculine, or a healthy masculine energy. But right now, the way she landed on my little cloth here under this tree, she's looking at the death energy, holding her pentacle. She's got to let something go, something she's clung to. Something has to end for her. You'll know what I'm talking about. And she's holding that pentacle, and that's standing out to me. It's something that's physical, that she's cherished. It's not an idea. It's not a passion. It's not an energy. It's maybe a relationship that she's hung on to, that served its purpose and time to go. I don't know. You do. I don't. It's not about me. It's about you. What advice, Spirit, would you like to give the collective at this time for this romance, this love that's coming in? This isn't a booty call reading. This is a love and romance reading. If the Knight of Wands had come, if there's a few cards that could have came out where I'm like, there's the booty call. Manifest what you desire. Again, it's another major arcana. I've got 2 non-majors, and the rest are all major arcana. So this is about your soul's path too. That's not to put any pressure on it. No pressure, by the way. No pressure here. But this is soul path stuff. Manifest what you desire, what you truly want. Call it in. You have all of the tools at your disposal. Okay, I don't know if I don't want to insult you by saying if you've noticed that we've gone through some pretty crazy energies lately. Some of the videos I've seen out there talking about, 12-12 portal, or, Neptune's going, changing whatever, Neptune and Uranus have swapped places, or I don't know. Again, I'm not an astrology person. I'm not. I read energies. I read cards. And most of the work I do is actually in the dreamscape, in the dream space, is in the dreaming. I've been a dream walker since I was a little kid. And that's where I do most of my work. This is just something that I can use to share. But this is, I've been feeling a lot of big energy changes, and been calling some in, like global stuff. And I feel like I'm a part of a collective that's been calling in this global shift. And it's been challenging and tough, and night terrors and other stuff. But it feels like it's working, and it's slowly shifting. So, yeah, manifest what you desire, what you truly desire. And be honest with yourself about what that is. Be honest with yourself about what you truly desire in a partner, in a friend, This is a love and romance reading after all, so I'm not going to try to frame this in any other framework. Any other advice, Spirit, about calling this in, about manifesting this? And another major arcana. And I got to cover her up because, naked angels and things are disruptive to the algorithm. The star. Healing. Accept that healing has happened. It has. All that time you spent looking inward and being alone. Even in a crowd you can be alone. All that time, that effort, that energy has bore fruit. Allow that fruit to nourish you. Yeah. I could keep pulling cards here, but they're just going to keep saying the same thing. And Bottom of the deck energy now is Ace of Wands. Passion. So there will be passion in this relationship. What's coming in? There will be that big wand energy, okay? That will be there. And there's healing there. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a new world that wants to awaken for you. And it's available for you. Keep manifesting what you truly want. And accept that the healing has happened. And allow it to bear fruit. That's what I have for you, collective. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for sharing your energy with us and allowing me to do this one-off type reading. I liked it. I don't go deeply into what they're going to look like or how they're going to act. There's about 8 people that watch my readings. Sometimes 100. Varies. But each one's different. So I don't like to go into the ultra details. If you want ultra details, hit me up on Instagram. Iron Rose Alchemist is my handle over there. Shoot me an instant message. And we'll do a private reading. That's where we can get into the nitty-gritty stuff, is when it's one-on-one time. This collective stuff, I have to keep it very loose and general, But you've done some healing, and I'm really happy for you, and I'm really proud of you. That's great. Good job. Good work. So this Emperor energy, this new world energy, this new tangible energy, this new tangible thing wants to happen for you. Let the old end and go. It's done. You know that. Keep manifesting with the truth that you desire. Well, my friends, that's what I got for you today. From my heart to yours, I send you peace. And I send you love. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the future.